My name is Amelia, and I live in a spacious apartment in Los Angeles. Tonight, as usual, I lie awake, tossing and turning, unable to sleep. Reflecting on today, what should have been an ordinary day, turned into something entirely different because of an email. As usual, I opened my work inbox, and an anonymous email caught my attention. Attached to the email was a photo of my fiancé David, in a hotel lobby, embracing an unfamiliar woman intimately. In that moment, it felt as though my heart had been struck with a hammer. Anger and pain surged within me. David and I had been in a loving relationship for 3 years, and we were even in the midst of planning our wedding. I never imagined that he would betray me. I decided to confront David immediately. When I arrived at his apartment, he seemed startled to see me, a flicker of panic crossing his eyes. I threw the photo in his face and demanded an explanation. At first, David tried to deny it, but under my relentless questioning, he finally admitted to the affair. He said the woman was someone he met at a business conference, and they had fallen in love at first sight. They had been seeing each other for 2 months. I looked at this man, someone so familiar, yet so unfamiliar, and felt my heart freeze. I told him I wanted to break up. David tried to plead with me, but I had already made up my mind. I left without looking back. Heartbroken, I returned home, wanting to talk to my best friend Sarah. But when I tried to call her, my calls went unanswered. Frustrated, I decided to drown my sorrows in alcohol at a bar. There I drank until I was drunk, and just as I was preparing to leave, I saw something that shocked me even more, a scene that left me utterly stunned. Sarah was passionately kissing Tom, David's friend, in a corner. I rushed over to confront her, and when she saw me, an awkward expression crossed her face. It turned out that Sarah and Tom had been together for a while, but they had kept it a secret from me. And when Tom found out about David's affair, he didn't tell me. Instead, he and Sarah had been conspiring together to keep it hidden, so it wouldn't affect our relationship. I was filled with rage and disappointment, feeling as though I had been betrayed by the entire world. Leaving the bar, I wandered the streets, lost in despair. Suddenly, a car screeched to a halt in front of me, almost hitting me. The driver roared down the window, and to my surprise, it was my father. Seeing my state, he was deeply concerned, and immediately took me back to his house. Once home, my father told me that he had recently noticed my mother's strange behavior. She seemed to be hiding something. He suspected that my mother was having an affair. Hearing this, the world felt as though it was crumbling around me. The turmoil in my family, the betrayal in my love life, and the deceit in my friendship plunged me into deep despair. Late at night, I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, my mind racing. The events of the day played out like a movie in my head, repeating over and over. I couldn't understand why everything in my life had suddenly turned so terrible. Just as I thought things couldn't get worse, my phone buzzed with a text message. It was from David. He said he regretted what he had done, that the woman was just a momentary lapse in judgment, and that he still loved me. He begged me to give him another chance. As I read the message, a mixture of emotions swirled inside me. Just then, my mother entered my room, looking panicked, as if she had something important to say. I looked at her, and a sense of dread washed over me. I didn't know what further twists of fate awaited me, but this long night seemed endless, as though it would never reach its conclusion.